I spent weeks obsessing over every single response our SMS agent sent out. And there were two tiny giveaways that kept tipping people off that it was AI. No matter how well the rest of our flow performed, these subtle tells kept costing us. So I dug in, re-engineered the system prompt, and tested dozens of tweaks until our clients' numbers shot up. And we haven't had anyone detect it was AI since. I'm breaking down the exact prompt I used and the two small changes that made a huge difference in our conversion rates. So there's two things that we're noticing right now with SMS and how people are noticing that it's actually AI. And so I'll show you that in a second. And if you stick around to the end, I'll also show you another cool trick that we recently implemented. But this is our standard SMS agent that's connected to high level. And if we come here and we look at what's happening and what's new, we've added this AI agent prior to the AI agent that's generating responses and qualifying the lead. And so what this AI agent is doing, if we look, it has a structured output parser, and it's just saying like, hey, should we generate a response or not? Because what we're noticing is one of two things. Either people are liking the message, so they have iPhone and they react to that message, so they'll like it or they'll heart it or something. And the AI will go and respond to that message. And then the second thing is some people, let's say the AI has achieved its goal. Some people will continue to message it saying, okay, or, okay, multiple times in a row. And the AI will continue to respond to every message. So we've gone ahead and prompted this where we're passing the last couple of messages to the AI. And here we have the decision rules on when to send a message and when not to. And so if we read through them right now, right, we're not going to send a message if the last message is only an acknowledgement or a filler. Do not send messages for reactions or system notices. Do not send a message if we already confirmed next steps and the client has not added any new info or new question. Same thing for if they've opted out, we don't want to send a message. And we only want to send a message if the client adds new info, asks a new question, or raises a clear objection that needs a short reply. So really simple, but adds a lot of value. And with this structured output parser now, we get one item, which is either going to be true or false. So if you look at this case here, it's showing false. And so what's going to happen is it'll just come here and die, and there's not going to be a response that's generated. And with this, we've made it closer to how a human would actually respond to messages. Now, there is one other really cool thing that I wanted to show you here. So recently, one of our clients was feeling overwhelmed because they just had too many leads in their pipeline and, they were having trouble sorting through them. So we had to add some additional logic. And one of the things that we did is we actually went and added all of these different pipeline stages so that the AI could automatically update the pipeline stages. And so as our AI is working through trying to qualify them, it also has the ability to check availability, create the booking, and think so that it can determine, hey, once I check availability and create the booking, I should also update the pipeline stage to meeting booked. And, if this person doesn't meet the minimum income required in order for us to service them, then they're not qualified. So this is another small one, but one that greatly improves your systems, because I truly believe that there should be full contextual awareness between AI and humans. And by that logic, AI should be able to move your contact through the pipeline itself because it's working and it's doing its job, just like you're working, doing your job, trying to qualify the lead and book them onto appointments. Now, if we actually click into this, you can see that we need the pipeline ID and we need the pipeline stage ID. So you might be thinking like, how can I get this? It's actually pretty simple. First, you need to get your pipelines. So you need query parameters. So you're going to need your location ID. You're going to need your authorization token and the version. So you just use this. You can set up a manual trigger too, so you can test faster. You can see I already have one set up. And so here you can see I have it set up. I have a GET request with the specific URL or the endpoint that we need and the location ID. And if I click execute step, it will go and pull that entire pipeline. And so now you can see all the different pipeline stage IDs that you need. And at the bottom, you also have the ID of that pipeline. So now with this information, you could take it and bring it and create this exact same request structure with the pipeline ID, the pipeline stage ID. And so then the SMS agent, as it's working through your lead qualification script, it's also automatically updating your pipeline. And with each of these pipeline stages, we have additional automations in the Go High level that are firing and, setting automated appointment confirmation reminders and, doing different things within the pipeline. So hope this helps. And if it does, drop subscribe, take it easy. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.